Hello everyone and welcome. This is a special video finally talking about this new IS500 F Sport Performance for this 2022 model year. And yes, I was correct with these rumors. I've been talking about this since May when I got some information about it, and it is finally here. So what is this all new IS500 and what does it really bring to the table? And I'm sorry you guys in Europe, it's North American exclusive. Okay everyone, so what does this IS500 F Sport Performance bring to the table? Well, first of all, it is a unique model for the North American market. Unfortunately, in Europe and other places, this new V8, this old 5-liter Lexus V8, isn't going to be able to really meet emission standards. And Lexus wanted to do something for the American market since the IS is one of its main income sources. So the main features here, of course, are this new 5-liter V8 in the IS, but it's not really new, as the IS actually is still riding on the similar end platform that's been dated back to the original IS-F, if you remember that from, I think it was over 10 years ago now, which is pretty insane. Now, currently in this new IS500 model, it still makes 472 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque that can be found in the Lexus RC, which is the other application of this 5-liter V8 that's still there. So what's really different with this unique model? Well, outside Lexus has made a few changes. If you notice, all around the car, there is now dark chrome trim on everywhere from the window trim to the wing and a whole bunch of other little details and places. There's also 19-inch wheels that are unique to this model. They're a really weird name I cannot pronounce. I'll put it up there if you guys want to try to pronounce it. And additionally with that, there is the traditional Lexus stacked exhaust that they give with their V8 models. Really cool to see that they're still, in addition to moving around, there's a little bit of an aerodynamic tweaks and there's some interesting tweaks up front that make the V8 fit underneath the hood. If you look up front, the hood's actually been bulged by 2 inches to make the V8 fit, and it also gives a really cool sporty performance look, kind of similar to like the old BMW 3 Series, the M3 with the V8 underneath the hood, where it has that hood bulge too. Other unique stuff. Again, this is the first model from Lexus to use the F Sport Performance nameplate. It's not an IS-F, it's IS500 F Sport Performance. So think of it more as a IS that's been dialed up and tuned to be way more sharp and agile, and of course the amazing V8 sound. That's kind of like the main reason why you're buying it. Now this V8 is paired to an 8-speed automatic gearbox, of course with paddle shifters, and sends power to the rear wheels. Lexus says 0 to 60 happens in around 4.5 seconds, which isn't too bad. It's not like an M3 competitor or anything, but it could be a good competition or a good choice over the new base entry-level M3 or M4 if you guys don't like the looks of that, or the new C63 that is going to have a 4-cylinder, or C53, that's when that comes out too. Additional stuff, well, there actually isn't that much additional stuff. It's pretty basic. So if you go on the inside, they haven't really changed too much stuff. It's kind of similar to what you would get on like an IS350 F Sport. You have the sportier Lexus steering wheel. You do have the new touchscreen infotainment system inside. It's pretty much all the same updates that you get with the new Lexus IS. Again, outside, I forgot this, they have improved braking. There is a new Yamaha rear damper stabilizer to help make the chassis a little bit more tight and agile. And of course, it was the whole chassis and everything was developed and tuned over in Japan, and it also gets things like the dynamic handling package, which gets you a Torsen limited slip rear differential and adaptive variable damping systems. And again, other than that, there really is not that much stuff that's different, but this is exactly what was expected and what kind of I've been told way back in May. Other additional stuff they talk about in the press release is just safety information. So it's like things such as radar cruise control, adaptive lane change, all that stuff. Not everyone's going to find that necessary. And there is no pricing out right now, and other colors and options are going to be available closer to launch, and it is launching this fall. So fall 2021 is when this is going to be available for sale, and it is a 2022 model year product. And that is pretty much it. So just some reactions from looking at this so far. I'm really happy to see that Lexus actually made it. It's kind of cool that it's exclusive to the US market, kind of like a really enthusiast performance car style thing. And I like that they're doing this. Thank you again for just joining in for this quick update, and I'm happy to see that it actually come to fruition. And hopefully Lexus does a lot more stuff with their F Sport Performance line, or whatever they're going to call it really soon, is that twin turbo 4-liter V8 is looking really nice in an LC model. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more.